What's going on, everybody? This video is going to be about the trade of why I took in Asia and a little bit into London session. So this was the trade that I did take. As you can see right here, we ended up entering a first position here and a second position there. I ended up starting to move stop losses into pretty much profit, and we all seen what happened to gold. So the reason I did enter during Asia and then after London was two factors. The first one I'm going to talk about is a little bit tricky for VSA traders that are new to it, but let's get right into it. So on the hourly chart, the day before, which was during New York session, we had a push down, a strong push down. This candle right here was not about high volume. This was about a push down with low volume into a lower territory. This is an irregular push down. So usually when we have irregular candle push downs with volume, this should have been high volume considered with if it were selling pressure with another bearish candle. But the thing is we had a bullish reaction close more than halfway to that point. So what I found out is that the majority of the time when this happens, this area is a strong zone. So I drew from the wick and out during Asia. This is what we had. This is what I was looking at. So during Asia, this is exactly what happened and why I took the trade. You had a push back down into this zone, correct, during Asia, right automatically during Asia. And one key factor was I was looking at was this right here, no supply. So this one right here that got confirmed, you can see it. Let's mark it off so everybody can actually see it. This candle right here, as you can see, is a no supply confirmed right on the next candle. So I waited until we actually price came to this area and confirmed for me that there was going to be another no supply, and that did happen during Asia. We had confirmation right away, entered the trade, and we rode this up. I did not exit positions because I did see that this thing will go increase higher. This should have been something that I should have exited, but I did not exit positions. I just took some profit and then waited. Then after London session, we had a second entry in this area right here as we broke above again higher. As we came back down and retested again that pretty much no supply, close enough to it. It didn't touch it 100%, but it was close enough. So you can see it on right here. All of this push down right here, this high spread bar right here, similar to that 1 hour, but with low volume, with a bullish reaction. So now there was indication that the bulls are stepping back in again. So they did step back in, push price back higher, did not take trade until we broke above this and this. Ended up taking another trade over here. So we had two trades running, and that's why I stayed in the trade. I stayed in the trade after that until we hit 75 level, which was pretty much, you can see it, was pretty much all the way up to this area right here, which was the high of this candle right here. I ended up exiting at 75 and closed the position, and then gold just really tanked there. And I was not paying attention because I ended up closing my entire chart. So it was about 8:45 a.m. and when I closed my trade, and then pretty much 15-20 minutes later we had this and then pushed right back down. That was the quick video I wanted to show everybody of why I ended up taking a trade here and taking a trade here. The reason was, again, was because of this previous 1 hour candle push down causing a high spread. You can see it's very high spread, but with low volume, quick bullish reaction with a close more than halfway of that candle bar. And that's pretty much the trade that I did take.